This is Tailgate Tactical, and today we are discussing my first impressions on the 511 Rush LBD Mike 40-liter duffel. The Mike in the name refers to it being their medium-sized duffel. They also carry a Lima version, which is their large 56-liter duffel. According to 511's website, the dimensions are 11 inches high by 20 inches long and 10 inches wide. We're going to go ahead and check that. Flipping it over, we'll go seam to seam, and we're right at 20 inches. And going seam to seam here, we are at 10 inches wide. And then the height, we'll go seam to seam, and we're right at about 11 inches. They also say it is a 2400 cubic inch capacity or 40 liters. It does say it's 2.4 pounds. I did measure it. It's pretty close, but it's hard to measure on a little scale. 511's website said this bag is built to haul heavy loads like armor and equipment. The LBD stands for load bearing duffel. It's made from a 1050D nylon. It also has webbing and heavy duty bar tacking reinforcements throughout. Some other key points on their website: it says it has extra molly with name tape on the outside. It has external compression straps, which are these straps right here that you can pull down. If your load is not as high, you can just pull these down. They're not simple to pull down, but if I had some weight inside, it would probably be a lot easier to pull down. It has reinforced top carry side handles, which is this right here. Quick release adjustable backpack straps. External rear slip pocket, which is this zippered pouch right here. Internal zippered mesh org pockets, which are these pockets right here. Water resistant 1050D nylon and lockable self-healing YKK zippers. I've been using this bag in the past few weeks in a few different ways. I've been using it along with their pouches for overnight bags, for clothes and different things like that. I've also been using it to haul weighted items such as my armor and some medical, just throwing it in the back of my truck. I've also been using it on walks to test out the backpack straps and how comfortable they are. So here's my initial thought on the bag. The good things: the water resistant nylon, it is very heavy duty. It does seem to be made very well. The handles are very nice. As you can see, working down these nylon straps, it's actually one piece of nylon that goes all the way around the bag, so it will hold up to a significant amount of weight pretty well. Just for reference, what I've been hauling has been about 25 pounds. I looked over the stitching, and the stitching looks very secure. Nothing has come loose yet. I don't see any loose threads. The backpack straps are well made. They're sturdy. They're well padded. This mesh is nice. It doesn't really slip around when I'm wearing it. The sturdy grab handles right here, again, it's one piece of nylon going around. It also has the YKK zippers. These YKK zippers functionally do two things. One, they are self-healing, so if you get a snag or it breaks the pattern, it will heal itself. Also, the more you use them, the smoother they get. Opening it up, it does have plenty of room inside, which is really nice. Again, I knew this was a 40-liter duffel, and I didn't expect anything bigger than that, so exactly what I thought it was going to be. And it has these zippered admin pouches along the top, which is really nice to carry some accessories in. A couple things that I'm really indifferent about: this molly on the side, along with these Velcro pieces. I'm probably realistically not going to use this. I'm not even sure what you would put on the side unless you're going full all overt, or if you're using it as a range bag, you could put medical or bag pouches or other things on the side. I probably won't use these along with the Velcro on the side and the Velcro on the top. It is pretty cool that it is in the 511 logo, but I'll probably never use that. These external compression straps, I haven't had the need to use these yet. You might need to use these if your load is very small, but I haven't had a need to use those yet. A couple of things that I don't particularly like about this bag is these backpack straps. Now on the website it did say that they were quick release adjustable, and maybe it was a bad assumption on my part, but I assumed that these backpack straps could be removed. Now if you look at the top here, you could unwind this nylon strap and it would leave this buckle on the top, but on the bottom you can see that the backpack strap is actually sewed right into the bag. So these backpack straps cannot be removed. They are on there to stay, and there's not even a place to really tuck them away. So if you're using this as a duffel bag and won't be using the backpack straps, really they're going to get in the way more than anything. Another thing was loading it becomes really difficult, especially if you're planning on carrying it multiple ways. For instance, it said that it was great for hauling armor around. So I've been throwing my armor, which is about 15 pounds, 20 pounds, into this bag. It fits decently well. The fitment isn't particularly what I'm worried about. If I carry it like a duffel, it's fantastic. I don't see any stress points. This is holding up really well, and I can dig that. But if you carry it as a backpack, especially with other things loaded on top, usually when you load bags, you load the bag with, if you're carrying it as a duffel, with the heaviest part on the bottom, which would be the armor right here. If you're carrying it as a backpack, you load the heaviest part closest to the back, which in this case would be the top. Now, this is not unique to 511. There are other companies that have the same duffel backpack that work in the same way. So this isn't specifically a 511 issue. I found that when I loaded this bag with my armor on the bottom and my medical and my firearm on top, and I carried it as a backpack, it was a bit cumbersome and uncomfortable. And I carried it loaded like this for several walks over the past few weeks, and those walks have been between 2 and 3 miles each. So it's given it plenty of time to settle down and the weight to move around a little bit. One other thing that is a concern is with these backpack straps. Everything else is very well stitched and well put together with the nylon straps, but these backpack straps, when you look at the bottom of them, this is this little piece of nylon sewed here with this plastic. And looking over this entire bag, I would say the bottom of these backpack straps is going to be the weakest point of the entire bag. So if you're carrying a heavy load, you want to be careful carrying it by the backpack straps. You can see how it's bending right now just under that weight. Now imagine that on my back. You want to be careful with these backpack straps on the bottom because in my opinion those would be the first to break. Well, that wraps up this video for the 511 Rush LBD Mike 40 liter. Overall, I like this duffel. I think it has great potential, and I'll continue to use it. But there are definitely some things that I think could be fixed, and some things that I'm hoping will be improved on if they put out a new version of this. I'll continue to use this for the next few months, and we'll check back then and let you know how it's doing. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Get to know your gear, pray to God you never have to use it, but train like your life depends on it. See you next time on Tailgate Tactical.